Hey folks, alright, we're going for a dip together here today. So I can walk over. Stop dropping everything. Oh, look at this crab in the water. You can see that. Ooh, crabby. It's a really freaking big crab. Wow. We are in an extremely remote location. That's Slippery Rocks. Okay. Slide in here. We'll have a little talk while we're at it. Nice and refreshing. Okay, that was the whole thing. Remember, this is a one-hander. Okay. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna continue a talk started at a previous date, and this talk is the Paradise talk. If you look around here, I'm gonna do something right now that so many people have told you not to do. But something that we can do if we keep heading to this paradise. I want to show you. See, that's water. And I'm drinking that. I'm drinking water that I'm sitting in a giant jungle forest. This is what we can do. This is our birthright, folks. Look how much water this is. Continuous flowing. I mean, this is not just like, you don't turn this on and off, right? This is always going, and it probably gets stronger when there's more rain. Folks, we got the short end of the stick here these days. We're out there buying bottled water, while the companies come to a place like this, bottle it, sell it back to you. I think there's a better way. I know there's a better way, and you're looking at it. How do we create more of this? Remember when I was in the waterfall? Did you watch that video? You should go watch it if you haven't yet. Either after or stop and watch right now. What? That's messed up. My Steadicam ran out of battery. Okay, so we're gonna hold you. It's gonna be a little bit. I think we're gonna get through this together. So, anyways, how do we create more places like this? How do we? And then my solution right now is the Brightly Earth, basically the plan set forth in the Brightly Earth Development Fund, which is essentially an Occupy Earth movement, where we're basically taking families and putting them in 2.5 to 5 acre parcels spiraled around a town center, and that means that those domains, those family residences, are to be taken care of in a healthy, organic type of a way. And as we keep doing that, spreading that more and more, these streams will start popping up more and more, and also areas that have, for many reasons. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about water here, just briefly, and I have a whole movie that I'm going to probably end up making, unless it comes through on these videos here, but on the significance and the interplay between trees and water. And so this temperature here is pretty cool. It's not icy cold, but it's pretty cold, and the air right now is pretty warm, and you gotta wonder why that is. It has to do with the fundamental quality of water. And what that is essentially that water, when it evaporates, has a cooling effect on wherever it's evaporating from. That's why when you sweat, it cools your body. So in this case, as water is evaporating out of this water, actually evaporating out of it, the body itself drops temperature. The body of water that it's leaving gets cooler. And that's why cold water is a sign of a healthy body of water, especially if it's moving. And moving water is also especially good. Let me take another sip. Liz just thirsty, just couldn't help myself. And so there's a lot more to that conversation and story, but that's kind of like a little bit for this moment. And so when we're talking about healthy environments to live in, one characteristic is stability. That actually boils down to one of the most important qualities that defines that's the difference between a desert and a place where you'd want to live. It's stability. It's a stable climate, and that's why we have a house. It's more stable than the environment around us, right? And it has some things that are conveniently set up for us. So this is the important things to consider, and I've boiled this down quite a bit. We'll talk more about stability, how to achieve it, how to bring it forth, and those areas where you want to create maybe less stability. And then there's the fringe zones, like in permaculture, you're talking about the areas where two zones intersect, and a zone would be one type of environment, and then where it meets another type. Those intersections are typically the most productive areas. However, that's a whole conversation beyond what we're talking about today. But I wanted to bring a little bit more of this, a little bit of paradise to you, and I want to show you drinking water from the water that you're in. Totally foreign concept. It's really one of the first times I've even ever done it. Usually I'm just tapping springs that are coming right out of the cliff face, which is it's just easier way to trust that it works. Somebody told me that you could drink this water, and so I tried it, and then waited a couple of days and felt fine. And then I felt a little tiny bit of something, so I took a little On Guard in there just to be sure. But overall, it's been pretty good, and I want to create more of this though. Join me. Let's make more water places like this. It would be so much fun. Waterfalls, rainbows, butterflies. Who doesn't love them? Anyways, thanks for joining me, and we're gonna keep moving forward. If you haven't signed up for the Brightly Earth Development Fund newsletter yet, please do. And you can go to the website, BrightlyEarthDevelopmentFund.com. I'll put a link down below, and stay in touch for all the updates and things that you can learn more about how you can participate. All right, talk to you later, folks. Bye.